Hard to believe, but Zheng Qing's past was shocking. Before she became famous as Mao Zedong's wife, Zheng Qing was an actress in the vibrant world of 1930s Chinese cinema. During this glamorous era, she often found herself overshadowed by her co-star, the talented actress Li Lili. Despite the competition, their paths took a dark turn years later during the Cultural Revolution. In a twist of fate, Zheng Qing took drastic measures against Li, ordering her arrest along with her husband. While Li endured the scars of torture and hardship, her husband tragically did not survive this harrowing experience. This chilling episode not only highlights the personal rivalries that can arise in the world of fame, but also illustrates the staggering impact of political upheaval on personal lives. How did a once celebrated actress become entangled in such a dramatic and tragic turn of events? Why exactly does Kim Jong-il's golf record surprise us? It turns out the legendary tale of Kim Jong-il sinking 5 holes in one during a single game of golf isn't all it's cracked up to be. This remarkable achievement, which painted the North Korean leader as an extraordinary golfer, was based on a misunderstanding by journalists. When reporters received his scorecard, it was written in shorthand, a format they misinterpreted. As a result, they mistakenly believed that Kim had achieved this incredible feat. The truth highlights how easily stories can become exaggerated and how perceptions of public figures can be shaped by miscommunication. This episode raises intriguing questions about the nature of reporting and the pursuit of sensationalism. Did the desire for a captivating headline blind them to the facts? Or did they unknowingly contribute to the glamorous myth built around Kim Jong-il? Why exactly does Osaka's climate challenge its residents? Osaka, well known for its vibrant culture and bustling streets, faces unique climate-related challenges that greatly affect its neighborhoods. While the city generally enjoys a mild climate with hot, humid summers and cool winters, areas like Kamagasaki reveal a different story. During summer, residents often contend with soaring temperatures that create an oppressive heat, particularly for those without air conditioning. Imagine the oppressive heat combining with the lively sounds of the streets. It can feel stifling. Conversely, winter presents a whole new set of challenges. Residents struggle to keep warm in homes with minimal heating options. This stark seasonal contrast exposes the resilience of Kamagasaki's community. Many individuals cope with socioeconomic hardships, yet they remain determined to adapt to their environment. As the community bands together, they share tips for staying cool in the summer and finding warmth in the winter. This spirit of collaboration and support demonstrates that, regardless of the season's struggles, the heart of the Kamagasaki community continues to thrive, showcasing hope and strength amidst adversity. Did you know that TESS is revolutionizing exoplanet discovery? Launched in April 2018 by a SpaceX Falcon 9 rocket, TESS, or the Transiting Exoplanet Survey Satellite, is on an exciting mission to find planets beyond our solar system. Unlike our sun, these exoplanets orbit other stars, and TESS is like a cosmic detective searching for these hidden worlds. It does this by observing how stars dim when a planet passes in front of them, a process called transiting. This method allows scientists to identify and analyze these planets' sizes and distances from their stars. By studying exoplanets, TESS helps us understand the variety of planetary systems in our universe, some of which may even host conditions for life. Imagine discovering a new Earth-like planet out there. With TESS leading the charge, the search for extraterrestrial neighbors is more thrilling than ever. What will we find next? Did you know about Africa's mighty Congo River? This incredible river stretches for about 4,700 kilometers, making it the second longest river on the continent. What sets the Congo apart is not just its length, but its vital importance to the ecosystems and communities along its banks. Meanwhile, Lake Victoria, which is the largest lake in Africa by area, covers approximately 6,800 square kilometers and is often referred to as the world's largest tropical lake. Shared by 3 countries, Uganda, Kenya, and Tanzania, this stunning lake is a crucial resource for millions of people, providing food, transport, and fresh water. Imagine the vibrant life around these bodies of water. Bustling markets, fishing boats, and lush wildlife. As these waterways connect different cultures, They showcase the beauty and diversity of Africa's geography. Isn't it fascinating how nature shapes our world and our lives? Hard to believe, but First Lady isn't always a wife. The title of First Lady of the United States can actually belong to someone other than the president's spouse. If a president is unmarried, the role can be filled by a daughter, niece, or even a sister. This means that the duties of the First Lady, often including social advocacy, hosting events, and championing various causes, can be taken on by female relatives. For instance, if a president were single, his daughter could step into this significant role, much like how a class captain might have a cousin take over morning announcements when they can't be present. This unique aspect of the First Lady's position highlights the flexibility and importance of female figures in American leadership, showing that the influence of women is a vital part of the presidency, regardless of marital status. Isn't it fascinating how history can bend the rules? Did you know that Sumerians invented writing over 5,000 years ago? These ancient people, who lived in Mesopotamia, used pictograms as their first form of written communication. Picture this. Instead of letters, they drew symbols representing objects or ideas, like a fish or a sun. This system was incredibly groundbreaking, allowing them to record transactions, laws, and stories on clay tablets. As society evolved, so did their writing, which eventually transformed into cuneiform, characterized by wedge-shaped marks made with a stylus. This innovation opened up new avenues for history, enabling generations to share knowledge and culture. Sumerian writing laid the groundwork for later scripts and has influenced countless civilizations. Isn't it fascinating how something as simple as a drawing could change the course of human communication for centuries? Is it really true that Jamaica pioneered reggae and sprinting greatness? This vibrant Caribbean island is renowned not only for its breathtaking beaches and lush rainforests, but also for its profound cultural influence. Jamaica is the birthplace of reggae music, a genre that combines rich rhythms, soulful melodies, and powerful social messages, with Bob Marley emerging as its most iconic figure. His timeless songs, such as No Woman, No Cry, and One Love, address themes of love, unity, and resilience, resonating with audiences around the globe and inspiring a generation of artists. But Jamaica's influence doesn't stop at music. The island is also home to Usain Bolt, celebrated as the world's fastest man and a sprinting superstar. His unparalleled speed earned him multiple Olympic gold medals and a staggering world record of 9.58 seconds in the 100-meter dash, a feat that left spectators in awe. Together, the legacies of Marley's soulful tunes and Bolt's athletic prowess illustrate Jamaica's remarkable contributions to entertainment and sports. Next time you sway to a reggae beat or watch a thrilling race, remember the incredible talents birthed from this small yet mighty island. Ever thought about why hormonal therapy matters so much? Advancements in hormonal therapy hold incredible promise for people struggling with hormonal imbalances. Hormones play a crucial role in our health, influencing everything from mood and energy levels to metabolism and reproductive functions. When these hormones are out of balance, it can lead to various health issues, including fatigue, anxiety, and weight gain. Hormonal therapy aims to restore this balance, offering individuals a renewed sense of well-being and the chance to live life to the fullest. This therapy can include treatments like hormone replacement therapy or medications that help regulate hormone levels. By addressing these imbalances, many people notice significant improvements in their quality of life, feeling more energetic, emotionally stable, and healthier overall. So could hormonal therapy be the key to a better, more balanced life for you? Nature's time capsule hides ancient treasures. The Puyango Petrified Forest in Ecuador is a true marvel of nature, showcasing petrified tree trunks that date back to the Cretaceous period, around 65 million years ago. Picture towering trees once thriving in lush surroundings, now transformed into stunning stone formations. This transformation, called petrification, occurs when the organic materials of the trees gradually get replaced by minerals, turning them into fossils over millions of years. Visitors to the forest can walk among these massive tree remnants, which provide a glimpse into an ancient ecosystem that existed long before dinosaurs vanished. The process of petrification is not just a fascinating natural phenomenon. It also helps scientists understand past climates and environments. The vibrant hues of the petrified wood, ranging from deep browns to brilliant reds, tell us stories about the changes that shaped our planet. Have you ever imagined walking through a forest that is millions of years old? Did you know Greenland has the lowest population density? It might surprise you that this vast icy island is home to only about 56,000 people. Spread across an area of roughly 836,331 square miles, this means there are only around 0.07 people for every square mile. Imagine living in a place where you could walk for miles without bumping into anyone. Most of Greenland is covered by thick ice, with a harsh climate that makes it difficult for large communities to thrive. Many of its residents live in small coastal towns, primarily in the southwest, where the weather is a bit milder. The unique landscape creates quiet, stunning views, allowing locals and visitors alike to enjoy the pristine beauty of nature. Greenland's low population density also means that wildlife flourishes, including polar bears, seals, and a variety of birds. Isn't it fascinating how such a breathtaking place is so sparsely populated? Believe it or not, hats are banned for pregnant women in Madagascar. This surprising rule stems from cultural beliefs surrounding pregnancy and protection. Many locals think that wearing a hat during pregnancy could bring bad luck or harm the unborn child. Instead, women are encouraged to embrace traditional attire that symbolizes purity and health. This custom reflects deep-rooted traditions in Malagasy culture, where spiritual symbolism and practices play a significant role in daily life. The ban on hats is just one example of how customs vary greatly around the world. While some might find this restriction peculiar, it highlights the incredible diversity of beliefs surrounding pregnancy and motherhood. So what do you think about this unique tradition? It certainly makes you wonder how many other fascinating customs exist in different cultures. Surprisingly, it's a fact that Angola's geography fascinates. Angola is a captivating country in southern Africa, known for its unique geographic setup that sets the stage for a rich cultural tapestry and economic potential. Nestled between Namibia to the south, the Republic of Congo to the north, and Zambia to the east, Angola's borders create a confluence of diverse cultures and vibrant trade, enriching the lives of its people. However, the allure of Angola doesn't stop there. To the west, the country offers access to the stunning Atlantic Ocean, where breathtaking coastal views and gorgeous beaches invite both tourists and locals to explore. This picturesque coastline is not only a feast for the eyes, but also a crucial artery for maritime trade, positioning Angola as a key player in regional shipping routes. Moreover, this geographical advantage boosts Angola's economy by contributing to its rich natural resources, including valuable oil and minerals. The interplay of land and sea presents Angola with both challenges and opportunities, shaping its identity and future. So, whether you're a history buff, a geography enthusiast, or simply in search of stunning vistas, Angola's unique borders and coastline undoubtedly offer something exciting to discover. Hard to believe, but time travel was on TV. Walter Cronkite, a legendary news anchor, hosted an innovative show that brought history to life in a captivating way. Instead of just telling stories from the past, Cronkite presented events as if they were unfolding right before our eyes. Imagine watching the excitement of ancient Rome, complete with bustling marketplaces and political debates, seamlessly transition to the fervor of the American Revolution. This unique format turned history into an immersive experience, almost like stepping into a time machine. By using a familiar news anchor's tone, viewers could engage more deeply with pivotal moments. The show made learning history entertaining and accessible, sparking curiosity in people of all ages. It's no wonder that many viewers felt like they were on the front lines of these historic events. How did Cronkite manage to make the past feel so immediate and real? Did you know about Mount Yasur's fiery history? This might surprise you, but Mount Yasur in Vanuatu has been continuously erupting since Captain Cook set his eyes on it in 1774. Often called the Lighthouse of the Pacific, this active volcano has earned its nickname due to the bright glow of its eruptions, which has guided sailors through the dark waters by night for centuries. Imagine witnessing the mesmerizing sight of lava shooting into the sky, illuminating the surrounding landscape like a natural beacon. Not only is Mount Yasur a remarkable geological feature, but it's also a vital part of the culture and heritage of the local people, who often hold ceremonies to show respect for this powerful force of nature. The volcano's activity continues today, drawing adventurers and scientists alike, eager to experience its stunning displays and learn more about volcanic behavior. As you stand near its summit, you can hear the rumbling and feel the heat, reminding everyone of the Earth's incredible power. Isn't it fascinating how something so awe-inspiring can have such a long history? Guess what really drives beavers to build dams? Beavers are more than just adorable rodents. They're remarkable hydrological engineers. Using their strong teeth and industrious paws, they construct impressive dams that transform entire ecosystems. These structures slow down river currents, creating tranquil ponds where beavers can build secure lodges with underwater entrances, protecting them from potential predators. As a result of their tireless efforts, wetlands emerge, teeming with vibrant life. These habitats support a rich array of species, from frogs and fish to various birds and plants, boosting biodiversity and enhancing water quality. By trapping sediment and moderating water flow, beaver dams effectively combat erosion and help prevent downstream floods. Even in times of drought, the ponds they create serve as vital water reservoirs, sustaining life during tough conditions. In an interesting twist, scientists are now looking to beaver dam designs for ecological restoration projects, aiming to stabilize water systems and combat desertification. Through their unique skills, beavers prove themselves not only as survivors, but as architects of thriving ecosystems, all crafted from simple sticks and mud. Ready for a wild training method in Japan? In Japan, zoo and aquarium staff take their emergency preparedness to the next level by dressing up as escaped animals during training drills. This fascinating approach helps them practice how to manage crisis situations that could arise when animals escape or need urgent care. By role-playing as various wildlife, zookeepers and aquarists can understand the unique challenges that may occur during an actual emergency. Imagine the scene: a zookeeper dressed as a roaring tiger or a cast member pretending to be a slippery otter. It's not just about looking silly. This method enhances communication and teamwork among staff while emphasizing quick and effective responses. Engaging in these drills makes the staff more aware of animal behavior and safety protocols, ensuring that both humans and animals are protected. This innovative technique has drawn attention from around the world, highlighting the importance of preparedness in all kinds of environments. So what do you think about this creative way to train for emergencies? Guess what really drives Disney's princess magic? The Little Mermaid, released in 1989, brought back the beloved princess tradition after a 30-year break following the disappointing release of Sleeping Beauty. Imagine a world where enchanting tales of princesses were nearly forgotten. With its vibrant animation and catchy songs, The Little Mermaid revitalized Disney's magic, drawing in audiences of all ages. Ariel, the curious mermaid longing to explore the human world, quickly captured hearts and became an iconic figure in pop culture. This film not only marked a triumphant return for Disney's princess movies, but also kickstarted the Disney Renaissance, which led to a series of successful animated films throughout the 1990s. The engaging story, memorable characters, and stunning visuals showed that fairy tales could thrive again, sparking a new generation's love for Disney's enchanting storytelling. Can you believe it all started with a Little Mermaid? Did you know sperm whales make the loudest sounds ever? These incredible creatures can produce sounds that reach an astonishing 233 decibels. To put that into perspective, a jet engine at takeoff is around 140 decibels, which means sperm whale clicks are over 80 decibels louder. These sounds serve a vital purpose, helping sperm whales communicate with each other across vast distances underwater, where sound travels much better than light. Their clicks and calls can travel for miles, making them essential for navigation and social interactions. Scientists believe that these magnificent giants use sound to find prey too, hunting for deep-sea squid in the dark ocean depths. Imagine the underwater world filled with the echoing calls of these whales, creating a symphony that can resonate through the ocean. While we may never hear their powerful voices from the surface, their ability to produce such intense sounds highlights the wonders of the natural world. What other mysteries do the depths of the ocean hold? Did you know that Triceratops had a social life? Fossil evidence suggests these fascinating dinosaurs lived in herds, much like some animals today. Their impressive frills and distinctive horns weren't just for show. They played a crucial role in social interactions and helped individual Triceratops recognize each other. Imagine a bustling group of these giant herbivores roaming the lush landscapes of the late Cretaceous period, using their striking features to communicate and bond. The combination of their formidable horns and protective frills made Triceratops one of the most unique herbivores of its time, allowing them to deter predators and navigate their world effectively. Living in herds provided safety in numbers and likely fostered social behaviors, similar to what we observe in modern-day animals. So, next time you think of Triceratops, remember that these dinosaurs were not just solitary giants, but part of a dynamic community. Scientists recently discovered that Movil Cave is extraordinary. Tucked away in Romania, the Movil Cave reveals a hidden ecosystem that has thrived in isolation for about 5.5 million years. Found in 1986 by a team of eager drillers, this cave is a wonder of nature, existing without sunlight. Instead of relying on photosynthesis, the organisms within have ingeniously adapted to survive on chemical reactions fueled by the toxic gases surrounding them, including hydrogen sulfide and carbon dioxide. Imagine exploring a world where unique creatures, such as translucent spiders and eyeless crustaceans, flourish in total darkness. Each species has evolved specifically to cope with the cave's extreme conditions, showcasing the incredible adaptability of life. This environment not only captivates biologists, but also raises fascinating questions about life on other planets, where similar harsh conditions could prevail. The Movil Cave serves as a compelling case study for researchers interested in how organisms can thrive in even the most unforgiving circumstances. So the next time you ponder ecosystems, remember the astonishing secrets hidden within the dark corridors of the Movil Cave. Coniferous trees can be surprisingly deciduous too. While we often think of conifers like pines and firs as evergreen giants, they can surprise us with some deciduous behavior. It might catch you off guard to learn that certain conifers change color in autumn, showcasing a vibrant display of golds and reds before shedding their needles. This seasonal transformation usually occurs when temperatures drop and daylight becomes shorter, signaling the trees to conserve energy for winter. Instead of holding onto their needles, which can freeze and die in cold conditions, these trees adapt by dropping them, much like their broadleaf counterparts. However, once spring arrives, the conifers rebound by regrowing their needles, ready to soak up sunlight and photosynthesize eagerly as new life begins. So, the next time you're out in nature, keep an eye on those conifers. They may just reveal their surprising side, showcasing a unique blend of evergreen and deciduous traits that keeps them resilient in changing climates. Hard to believe, but rivals launched a popular drink. KSI and Logan Paul, once fierce opponents in the boxing ring, transformed their rivalry into a successful business partnership with their energy drink, Prime. This remarkable shift caught everyone's attention, showing that even competitors can team up for something great. They combined their star power and fan bases, promoting Prime as a refreshing alternative to other energy drinks on the market. Since its launch, Prime has skyrocketed in popularity, raking in millions of dollars in revenue. Fans love the unique flavors and marketing buzz that KSI and Logan bring, making it a go-to drink for athletes and casual consumers alike. Their journey from rivals to business partners is a perfect example of turning competition into collaboration. Who would have thought that two boxers could create such a thriving brand? Turns out, the truth is that your forest is cursed, This small yet notorious patch of land in Ichikawa, Japan, spans just about 40 square yards, yet it carries an enormous weight of local legend and fear. The tales tell of a vanished samurai lord who once roamed this area, leaving behind an eerie presence that seems to linger still. Adding to the forest's ominous aura is a rumored bottomless pit that allegedly releases poisonous gases, keeping curious explorers at bay. The forest is entirely walled off, strictly prohibiting entry, and its unsettling reputation only grows stronger with each passing year. Locals speak in hushed tones about the dangers that lurk within, cautioning visitors to stay away lest they disturb whatever dark forces may lie hidden. It's fascinating how such a tiny place can hold such a gripping history and instill lasting fear. What secrets does your forest truly hide? Surprising fact: water is 60% of your body weight. This remarkable statistic highlights how essential water truly is for our well-being. In fact, our bodies rely on water for nearly every function, from digestion to temperature regulation and even transporting nutrients to our cells. Think about it. When we eat, our bodies need water to break down food and absorb vital nutrients. Without enough water, we might feel sluggish, have trouble focusing, or even experience serious health issues. Moreover, water helps maintain our temperature through sweating, cooling us down when we get hot. It's fascinating to know that even slight dehydration can affect our mood and energy levels. Most people don't realize how crucial staying hydrated is to feeling good and functioning well every day. It's important to drink enough water, especially during hot weather or while exercising. So next time you grab a drink, remember that you're not just quenching your thirst, you're fueling countless essential activities in your body. Ready to make hydration a priority? Ever wondered about the largest flying animal ever? That title belongs to Quetzalcoatlus, a remarkable creature from the age of dinosaurs. Imagine a giant animal as tall as a giraffe soaring through the skies. This fascinating creature lived around 70 million years ago in what is now North America. With a wingspan reaching up to 36 feet, Quetzalcoatlus is a stunning example of nature's creativity. Unlike birds, it likely used its long, pointed beak to snatch fish and small creatures from the water. Paleontologists believe it glided on air currents, making it an incredible flyer. The discovery of such immense flying reptiles shows just how diverse and strange life was during the late Cretaceous period. Every fossil discovery teaches us more about these extraordinary beings, reminding us that the past was filled with wonders we can only dream of. What other surprises might the fossil record hold? You might be shocked to learn that lobsters evolved. In the 1700s, lobsters were so plentiful that they were considered food for the poor, often served to prisoners in harsh conditions. Families living near coastlines could catch lobsters easily, making them a cheap and accessible meal. However, perceptions started to change dramatically over the centuries. As people began to appreciate their unique flavor and texture, lobsters transformed from an everyday meal to a coveted delicacy. Now, when you think of lobster, think of those fancy dinners where prices can reach sky-high levels. Ironically, the very shellfish that once fed the less fortunate is now celebrated in upscale restaurants across the world. This remarkable shift in the status of lobsters highlights how societal values can change over time, turning something once seen as a burden into a symbol of luxury and fine dining. Ever wonder about Daniel Radcliffe's heritage? It might surprise you to learn that the famous actor identifies as Jewish. Radcliffe's connection to Judaism comes through his mother, who also has Jewish roots. This rich cultural background adds more depth to the beloved star of the Harry Potter films. Growing up, he celebrated Jewish traditions and learned about his family's history, which made him appreciate his identity even more. Radcliffe has spoken publicly about his heritage, emphasizing how important it is to him. His journey highlights how family influences shape who we are and the values we hold. By sharing his story, Radcliffe encourages others to embrace their backgrounds, reminding us that diversity is something to celebrate. So next time you watch him on screen, think about the rich heritage that informs his artistry. Surprisingly, it's a fact that Oklahoma leads in tornadoes. This extraordinary state, part of the infamous Tornado Alley, experiences the highest frequency of tornadoes per square mile. Tornado Alley spans several states, including Texas, Kansas, and Nebraska, but Oklahoma stands out for its unique weather conditions. The state's flat plains allow warm, moist air from the Gulf of Mexico to mix with cooler air masses from the Rocky Mountains, creating ideal circumstances for tornado development. These natural phenomena can unleash astonishingly fierce winds, sometimes exceeding 200 miles per hour. For thrill seekers and amateur meteorologists alike, Oklahoma is a prime destination for storm chasing, attracting enthusiasts eager to witness these powerful weather events up close. Local communities have developed robust preparedness strategies, including safety drills and the construction of storm shelters to protect themselves from the dangers of tornadoes. Whether you are captivated by the science of storms or simply seek an adrenaline rush, Oklahoma's tornado scene offers an exhilarating experience that highlights the power of nature. Surprisingly, it's a fact that Challenger Deep astounds us. This extraordinary location, the deepest part of the Mariana Trench, plummets a remarkable 36,070 feet, about 10,194 meters, beneath the ocean's surface. To visualize this depth, imagine dropping Mount Everest into the trench. Its peak would remain over a mile underwater. Such extremes contribute to an environment where pressure exceeds 1,000 times that of sea level, forming a harsh existence where only the hardiest organisms endure. Remarkably, life does thrive here. Unique creatures like the amphipod, a small shrimp-like organism, and bizarre gelatinous species have evolved specialized adaptations or rely on chemosynthesis, a process that allows them to create energy from chemicals in their surroundings. Exploring this enigmatic abyss poses significant challenges. Only a few manned and unmanned missions have successfully navigated its depths, unveiling astonishing discoveries about marine biodiversity and geological processes. Despite its alien appearance, Challenger Deep significantly influences Earth's climate and ocean systems. So, the next time you ponder the ocean's vastness, remember there's an extraordinary world waiting to be explored in its depths. Ever wondered how apples thrive in Siberia? Nick Afordovanov, a dedicated farmer, has found a remarkable way to grow pearl-sized apples in one of the coldest places on Earth. Located in Siberia, his farm faces harsh winters and freezing temperatures that would typically spell doom for most fruit trees. However, these unique apples have evolved to withstand the extreme climate, developing a tough skin that protects them from frost while maintaining a crisp texture inside. Nick carefully selects apple varieties that not only survive, but also produce delicious fruit. The small size of these apples makes them a special treat, bursting with flavor. This innovative farming approach highlights how nature can adapt and thrive in conditions where you'd least expect it. Have you ever tried a Siberian apple? Or do you think climate can shape our food in surprising ways? Guess what really drives Toyota's amazing success? In 2012, Toyota made history by becoming the first automobile manufacturer to produce an astonishing 10 million cars in just 1 year. This milestone is a testament to their innovative production techniques and dedication to quality. But it doesn't stop there. Toyota has since manufactured around 300 million vehicles since its founding. This impressive figure represents not just numbers, but also the trust and satisfaction of countless customers around the globe. By continuously improving efficiency and embracing new technologies, Toyota has been a pioneer in the automotive industry. The company's commitment to sustainability and hybrid technology, like the popular Prius, demonstrates their focus on a greener future. How has Toyota maintained such remarkable growth while adapting to changing market demands and consumer preferences? Their journey is a fascinating example of resilience and innovation in the face of challenges. Believe it or not, lungfish can breathe air. These remarkable creatures have a unique ability that sets them apart from many other fish. Lungfish are found in some low-oxygen environments, such as stagnant ponds or muddy waters, where they face challenges other fish cannot. During dry spells, when water levels drop, lungfish can adapt by surfacing to gulp air directly from the atmosphere. This incredible adaptation allows them to survive for extended periods without water, equipped with a specialized lung-like structure They can breathe air, which is quite different from the gills that most fish use. Some species of lungfish even go into a state of dormancy, burying themselves in mud and entering a sort of hibernation until the next rainfall brings back their aquatic habitat. With this amazing survival technique, lungfish thrive in harsh conditions that would be deadly for other fish. So the next time you're at the water's edge, consider the extraordinary lungfish and its amazing abilities to withstand droughts and low oxygen scenarios. Can you imagine that zombies never crave brains? The truth about zombies diverges dramatically from the popular image of brain-hungry monsters we see in movies. The term zombie originates from West African and Haitian spiritual beliefs, specifically the Congo word nzambi, meaning spirit of the dead. In these cultural contexts, a zombie represented a tragic figure, often someone enslaved through dark magic, rather than a decaying corpse. Haitian voodoo lore tells stories of individuals who were buried alive or drugged into submission, only to be later revived in a zombie-like state. In the 1800s, Western explorers sensationalized these tales, while anthropologists uncovered that neurotoxins, such as tetrodotoxin found in pufferfish, could induce a catatonic trance mimicking the zombie state. However, as the Cold War unfolded, Hollywood distorted these concepts into a fearsome portrayal of flesh-eaters, fueling cultural anxieties of the time. This cinematic transformation has led to the common perception of zombies we know today, showcasing a fascinating journey from historical myth to modern pop culture. Here's something incredible about the Kuwaiti dinar. It's true, the Kuwaiti dinar is celebrated as the most valuable currency in the world, with one single dinar trading for around $330 USD. This high exchange rate stems from Kuwait's flourishing oil export industry, which is one of the largest and most profitable in the globe. The vast oil reserves provide Kuwait with significant wealth, ensuring a robust economy driven by consistent revenue. Such financial strength allows the dinar to maintain its status as a powerhouse in the currency markets. Interestingly, Kuwait has made concerted efforts to manage its financial policies, successfully keeping inflation low and its currency strong. This strategic approach adds to the dinar's appeal for investors and travelers alike. Unlike many currencies that may fluctuate wildly due to economic downturns or political instability, the dinar has shown remarkable stability, preserving its value even in uncertain times. This stability means that holding Kuwaiti dinars gives individuals impressive purchasing power compared to many other currencies worldwide. Whether you're planning a trip to Kuwait or diving into global finance, the remarkable status of the Kuwaiti dinar certainly deserves your attention. Transform your walls with easy geometric designs. Pattern rollers are a game changer for anyone looking to add style to their space without the hassle of traditional painting. These innovative tools allow you to create stunning geometric patterns effortlessly. Just roll the specially designed roller over a wall and watch as it leaves behind a beautiful design, perfect for any room. Whether you prefer bold shapes or subtle motifs, pattern rollers can accommodate your unique style, giving your walls an artistic touch. They are perfect for DIY enthusiasts or those just starting with home decor. The best part? It requires minimal effort compared to painting, so you can transform an ordinary room into a work of art in no time. Plus, the versatility of pattern rollers means you can experiment with different colors and designs easily. Imagine the satisfaction of crafting a gorgeous feature wall or adding a touch of elegance to your living space. So why not unleash your creativity and give pattern rollers a try? Believe it or not, some ground never thaws. In places like Siberia or Alaska, the soil stays frozen year-round, a phenomenon known as permafrost. This thick layer of ice creates a chilly home for a variety of wildlife, but it also presents a unique challenge for human activities, especially when it comes to burying loved ones. Traditional burial methods simply don't work because the ground is too hard to dig through. It's like trying to plant a tree in a rock. Instead, people in these frosty regions have to get creative. Some families choose to use above-ground crypts, while others may opt for specialized techniques that involve placing the body in a simple container and letting nature take its course. Interestingly, the frozen ground can actually help preserve remains for a long time, giving us a glimpse into history when archaeologists uncover ancient bodies that have been well preserved by the cold. So, while permafrost can be problematic for burials, it also offers a fascinating look at life and death in some of the planet's coldest places. You might be surprised by financial status. Having no debt and a net worth of zero actually places you in a better position than 25% of the global population. This might sound counterintuitive in a world where wealth often seems tied to material possessions and financial investments, but it highlights an important truth about money management. The vast majority of people around the globe face substantial debt, whether from loans, credit cards, or mortgages. In fact, millions struggle just to make ends meet. By contrast, staying debt-free gives you a unique advantage and a sense of financial freedom that many desire. It means you're not beholden to lenders, which can be a major source of stress. Moreover, whether you're saving for future goals or simply enjoying life with fewer financial constraints, this stable position allows for peace of mind. So the next time you think about wealth, remember that financial health isn't just about numbers in a bank account. It's about freedom from debt and the ability to make choices without financial worry. Surprisingly, it's a fact that pigs sparked a war. The Pig War was a bizarre conflict between the United States and Britain that started over a single pig munching on some potatoes in 1859. On San Juan Island, which was claimed by both nations, a British man found his crops threatened by the wandering pig owned by an American settler. Frustrated, he shot the pig, which ignited tensions between British and American forces stationed nearby. Instead of settling the matter peacefully, both sides began to mobilize troops, leading to a standoff that lasted for years. Soldiers faced off, but no major battles occurred, and the conflict was ultimately resolved without bloodshed. The Pig War reminds us how a small incident can spiral into a larger dispute, showcasing the often unpredictable nature of history. Can you imagine a world where such a strange event led to a potential war? Prepare to be amazed by incredible human records. The astonishing record for the most children born to a single woman stands at a whopping 69. Historical documentation credits a woman from Shuya, Russia, in the 18th century for this unbelievable feat. She was married to a peasant named Fyodor Vasilyev and gave birth to 16 pairs of twins, 7 sets of triplets, and 4 quadruplets. This record might seem impossible, but it highlights the extraordinary capabilities of the human body. Now, on a totally different note, did you know that the longest anyone has ever gone without sleep is 11 days? Randy Gardner achieved this remarkable feat in 1964 as part of a science fair project. Despite the mind-boggling challenges both records present, they showcase the limits of human resilience and the bizarre nature of our world. What do you think drives people to push these limits? Exciting news in space exploration awaits us. Mr. Beast, the famous YouTuber known for his extravagant challenges and philanthropic videos, has announced a groundbreaking plan to send a lucky follower to space in an upcoming video. This bold move not only demonstrates Mr. Beast's penchant for pushing the boundaries of content creation, but also highlights the growing interest in space travel among everyday people. Imagine the thrill of experiencing weightlessness and gazing down at Earth from above. The competition to win this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity is expected to be fierce, drawing in fans from all over. As Mr. Beast continues to inspire millions with his creative ideas, this space adventure promises to be another memorable moment in his journey. Will you be one of the lucky participants dreaming of stars and galaxies? Can you believe the Champawat tiger's deadly reign? This infamous tiger is responsible for an astonishing 435 human fatalities in Nepal and India, making it one of the most lethal wild animals in history. To put that in perspective, in the past 30 years, bears in the United States have caused an average of just 2 deaths per year, while spiders and snakes contribute 6 and 5 deaths respectively. The sheer number of lives taken by this single tiger dwarfs the combined toll of all bears, spiders, and snakes during the same period. It highlights the unique and sometimes terrifying interplay between humans and wildlife. What makes the Champawat tiger's story particularly chilling is that its attacks were not isolated incidents. Rather, they reflect a pattern of human-wildlife conflict that can occur when natural habitats are disrupted and prey becomes scarce. This tiger wasn't just a predator, it also became a symbol of fear and loss for many communities. The question remains, how can we better coexist with such magnificent yet dangerous creatures? Did you know that Pluto's orbit is astonishingly long? This distant dwarf planet takes a staggering 241 Earth years to complete just one orbit around the Sun. That's a lot longer than our own year, and it's all because Pluto is located about 3.7 billion miles away from the Sun. To give you an idea, that's far more than Neptune's distance. Another fascinating factor is Pluto's elliptical orbit, which means it gets closer to the Sun at times and then drifts far away. This unique path and its icy composition make Pluto one of the most intriguing objects in the Kuiper Belt, a region beyond Neptune filled with ancient ice and rock. Since its discovery in 1930, scientists have studied Pluto extensively, uncovering secrets about its atmosphere, moons, and surface. Each time we learn more, it reminds us just how much there is to explore in our solar system. Did you know Sudan faces soaring unemployment rates? By 2025, Sudan is projected to experience staggering unemployment levels, with an estimated 62% of its labor force finding themselves without jobs. This forecast is alarming because it positions Sudan at the top of global unemployment rankings. A combination of economic challenges, political instability, and social issues has contributed to this troubling trend. The nation has been grappling with prolonged conflicts, resource mismanagement, and inflation, all of which undermine business growth and job creation. As companies struggle to stay afloat, the youth, who represent a significant portion of the workforce, face bleak prospects. This high rate of unemployment not only affects individual lives, but can also lead to broader social unrest and hinder economic development. As the situation unfolds, it's crucial for policymakers and international organizations to address these challenges to help create jobs, stimulate the economy, and foster stability in the region. What can be done to help this situation improve? What if I told you about emotional support water bottles? These quirky accessories are more than just hydration tools. They've become essential items for many people's self-care routines. Recently, the trend has surged as individuals find comfort in carrying their special bottles everywhere. Picture this: a beautifully designed water bottle that feels like your little companion, cheering you on during a busy day. This shift reveals a fascinating connection between staying hydrated and emotional well-being. Many people experience anxiety if they forget their bottle, highlighting just how intertwined our feelings are with the objects we choose to keep close. It's hard to believe that something as simple as drinking water can influence our mood. Yet these bottles represent comfort and support in a fast-paced world. So, are you ready to choose your own emotional support water bottle? Guess what really drives early computer heat? The NEAC, a groundbreaking early computer, relied on a staggering 18,000 vacuum tubes to perform calculations. These tubes were essential for the computer to function, but they also had a fascinating side effect. They generated an enormous amount of heat. In fact, the heat produced by the NEMI was so intense that it could actually be used to cook food. This extraordinary characteristic showcases just how primitive technology was in the early days of computing. While today's computers are sleek and efficient, the NEAC reminds us of a time when machines were bulky, complicated, and required constant cooling to operate. The story of the NEAC highlights not just the evolution of technology, but also the creativity and ingenuity of those who built it. Can you imagine a world where computers doubled as kitchen appliances? Can you imagine that hair is stronger than you think? A single human hair can support up to 100 grams of weight, showcasing its surprising strength. This incredible tensile strength means that, strand for strand, human hair rivals steel in its ability to bear weight without breaking. When you consider how much stress our hair endures daily, from styling and brushing to environmental factors, its durability becomes even more impressive. Hair not only protects our scalp, but also plays a role in maintaining our overall appearance. While it may seem delicate, each strand is a marvel of nature's engineering, combining flexibility and toughness. So next time you run a comb through your hair, Remember its hidden strength and resilience. Isn't it fascinating how something so fine can withstand so much? What if I told you banana peels are packed with potassium? Many people focus on the sweet yellow fruit and toss away the peel without a second thought. However, the peel is actually the part richest in potassium, which is vital for our health. Potassium plays a crucial role in maintaining heart health, regulating blood pressure, and supporting muscle function. By tossing the peel, you might be missing out on a powerhouse of nutrients. Rich in antioxidants and vitamins, banana peels can boost your overall health too. So next time you peel a banana, consider blending or cooking with the peel instead of throwing it away. You can add it to smoothies, stir-fries, or even make a delicious tea. With so many benefits packed into that often discarded skin, why not give banana peels a chance? It's time to rethink the way we enjoy bananas. Did you know February 1865 had no full moon? This rare event happened because of how the lunar cycle aligns with our calendar months. Normally, a full moon occurs approximately every 29.5 days, but February is a tricky month, often only having 28 days, making it the shortest in our calendar. In February 1865, the timing of the lunar phases meant that not a single full moon graced the night skies. This unique occurrence hadn't been recorded before, highlighting how sometimes the universe can align in peculiar ways. The last full moon of January was on the 30th, and the next one didn't appear until March 1st. Imagine the darkness of February nights back then. As people gazed up, they might have wondered about the mysteries of the moon, oblivious to how rare their experience truly was. Such a phenomenon reminds us of the beautiful and intricate dance between the Earth and its moon. What other lunar curiosities await us? Have you ever seen a swimming skater like Kohara? Kohara is an extraordinary swimmer, but also shines as a remarkable skating talent. Combining these skills makes them stand out in aquatic sports. Often, athletes excel in one discipline, but Kohara breaks the mold, gracefully gliding across the water while showcasing incredible athleticism. On the other hand, Corella is another name to remember in the swimming world, known for their exceptional prowess in navigating through challenging currents and fast-paced races. Corella trains rigorously, constantly pushing the limits of what they can accomplish in the pool. Both athletes represent the power of dedication and the joy of mastering multiple skills. They embody teamwork and sportsmanship, inspiring many young swimmers and skaters. Imagine the hours spent in preparation, refining their strokes, and perfecting their techniques. The world of competitive swimming and skating is full of surprises, and athletes like Kohara and Corella prove that passion and perseverance can lead to incredible achievements. Who knows? You might just want to get inspired and try it out yourself. Guess what really drives dogs to listen better? It turns out that dogs have an amazing ability to pick up on nuances in our voices, especially when we use specific words. This unique skill helps them bond with us and understand commands more deeply, strengthening their relationship with their owners. For instance, when a dog hears a familiar word, like sit or treat, delivered with enthusiasm or affection, they not only recognize the sound, but also respond based on their trust in us. This growing trust means they pay more attention to what we say. Interestingly, the way we express ourselves can even affect their ability to learn and respond. So when we playfully interact with our furry friends, it boosts their comprehension and eagerness to engage. It's like having a conversation that gets them excited. Isn't it fascinating how much our voice can impact their learning and connection with us? Did you know Japan turns booths into goldfish aquariums? It's a fascinating and colorful trend that brightens up the streets. Old telephone booths, which have become less common due to modern technology, are being reimagined into beautiful homes for goldfish. This clever use of space not only breathes life into these outdated structures, but also creates a whimsical attraction for locals and tourists alike. Each aquarium showcases vibrant fish darting through water, often accompanied by aquatic plants that enhance the visual appeal. This initiative reflects Japan's deep appreciation for nature and creativity, encouraging people to pause and appreciate their surroundings. Imagine strolling through a city and coming across a glistening booth filled with lively goldfish swimming around. These unique aquariums also serve as a reminder of the past, metamorphosing outdated technology into delightful art installations. What other surprising transformations can we expect in urban spaces? Why exactly does height matter for astronauts? Astronauts are some of the most fascinating people on the planet, but they have to fit into a pretty strict mold. NASA sets a height limit of 6 feet 2 inches for aspiring astronauts. This restriction exists because spacecraft are designed with limited space, making it crucial for all crew members to fit comfortably in their seats and maneuver inside the cabin. Imagine being in a cramped area with controls and equipment all around you. If you're too tall, you might struggle to reach vital instruments or even fit safely in the spacecraft during launch and landing. So even if you have the right skills and training, your height could be a deciding factor. This makes those extra inches a significant challenge for tall dreamers aiming for the stars. Have you ever wondered how other physical requirements play a role in becoming an astronaut? Is it really true that you can't lick your elbow? This fun fact has puzzled many and led to countless challenges, but the answer lies in our body's unique design. Most people lack the flexibility and reach to make it happen, as the average human arm is just too short. The structure of our joints plays a big role as well. Our elbows bend in a way that limits movement while allowing for a wide range of other actions. Interestingly, only a tiny fraction of the population, often those with incredibly flexible joints, can actually pull it off. This amusing challenge has become a popular topic on social media, sparking enthusiasm for people to try and see if they can defy the odds. While trying to lick your elbow may result in a few good laughs, it also highlights the fascinating ways our bodies work. Have you ever given it a shot? Did you know that John Lasseter now makes wine? This famous creative director of Pixar, known for his work on beloved films like Toy Story and Cars, has turned his talents to a new venture, a wine brand. Lasseter's wine features limited edition bottles that celebrate the animated characters and worlds he brought to life, adding a unique twist to each bottle. This venture showcases his artistic spirit beyond animation, allowing fans to enjoy his creativity in a completely new form. The wine blends his love for storytelling with fine winemaking, embodying the same passion he poured into his animated films. Whether you're a fan of Pixar or simply enjoy good wine, these bottles offer a delightful way to appreciate Lasseter's vision. Imagine sipping a glass of Cabernet Sauvignon while admiring a label inspired by your favorite animated characters. Who says creativity has to stop at the screen? Turns out, the truth is that Knickers is massive. This impressive bull from Australia tips the scales at around 3,100 pounds, standing nearly 6 feet 7 inches tall. To put that into perspective, he's about the height of an average basketball player. Knickers is a Holstein cow, a breed typically known for being quite a bit smaller than him. While most cows are relatively modest in size, Knickers commands attention wherever he goes, and for good reason. His sheer size makes him a standout not just among his peers, but in the entire animal kingdom. Farm visitors are often in awe, taking photos and videos as he strolls gracefully through his pasture. Knickers isn't just a giant, he represents the unique traits of farm animals that can both surprise and delight us. How amazing is it to meet a cow that could easily dunk a basketball? Hard to believe, but ice cream can cause pain. This phenomenon, known as spina palatin ganglia neuralgia, happens when you eat ice cream too quickly. The sharp, sudden pain often surprises people, making them freeze mid-bite. What's going on? When something extremely cold, like ice cream, touches the roof of your mouth, it triggers a reaction in the nerves there. These nerves send signals to your brain, creating a brief but intense sensation of discomfort. The brain receives this as pain because it's a response to the quick temperature change. It's a reminder that even delicious treats come with their quirks. Luckily, this pain usually fades away quickly, so you can get back to enjoying your favorite flavors. Just remember to take smaller bites next time to avoid that unexpected jolt. Ever thought of ice cream as a potential pain trigger? Let's uncover the truth about the largest palace in the world. The Istana Nurul Iman Palace in Brunei proudly holds this impressive title, standing as a testament not only to royal grandeur, but also to cultural significance. This magnificent structure serves as the official residence of the Sultan of Brunei and features an astonishing 1,688 rooms. Imagine the endless hallways, each filled with rich decorations and intricate designs. The palace isn't just about its sheer size. It's also home to luxurious amenities such as vast gardens, grand reception halls, and even a mosque where the Sultan and his guests can pray. Completed in 1984, the palace showcases the Islamic architectural style, reflecting Brunei's cultural heritage. Visitors may only glimpse its beauty from the outside during the Hari Raya celebrations, when the Sultan opens its doors to the public. The Istana Nurul Iman isn't only a home, it's a symbol of Brunei's rich history and royal traditions. Have you ever seen a palace so grand? You might be shocked to learn that colorblind people see better at night. This surprising fact comes from how their eyes process light and contrast. Colorblind individuals typically have a variation in their cone cells, which affects color perception but enhances their ability to distinguish between various shades of gray and shapes in dim lighting. When it's dark, these individuals rely more on their rod cells, which are responsible for vision in low-light conditions. As a result, they often excel at detecting movement and contours that others might miss. This ability to differentiate subtle contrasts means that they can navigate poorly lit environments more effectively than those with typical color vision. Imagine walking through a dark forest. While many struggle to see, someone with color blindness might find it easier to spot an animal or avoid obstacles. Isn't it fascinating how different perceptions can reveal unexpected strengths? What happens when alligators meet manatees in Florida? In a fascinating twist of nature, alligators in Florida waterways surprisingly yield to manatees. Unlike what you might expect, these large reptiles step aside for the gentle giants, possibly because manatees are bigger and more peaceful. This unusual behavior shines a light on how two distinct species can coexist harmoniously in shared habitats. By observing this unique interaction, researchers gain insights into animal behavior and ecological balance. Alligators, often viewed as fierce predators, demonstrate a rare moment of consideration when encountering the docile manatees. This peaceful coexistence is a remarkable example of nature's complexity, reminding us that even within the animal kingdom, there are moments of surprising kindness and respect. How incredible is it that these mighty alligators recognize the gentle nature of the manatee? What if I told you dinosaurs drank your water? It's true, every time you take a sip of water, you might be drinking molecules that have traveled through the bodies of dinosaurs millions of years ago. This fascinating fact highlights Earth's incredible water recycling process. Water is constantly moving through the environment in a cycle called the hydrological cycle. It evaporates from oceans and rivers, forms clouds, and then returns as rain or snow. As it travels, water passes through plants, animals, and even ancient creatures like dinosaurs. Studies suggest that water molecules can stay in circulation for a very long time, undergoing countless transformations, yet remaining part of the same global pool. So the next time you hydrate, remember that the water you enjoy might have once quenched the thirst of a T-Rex or a Triceratops. How cool is that? Why exactly does folding cranes grant wishes? According to Japanese legend, if you fold 1,000 origami cranes, you will be granted a wish from the gods. This beautiful tradition stems from the belief that cranes are sacred creatures that symbolize peace, happiness, and longevity. One of the most famous stories surrounding this practice is that of Sadako Sasaki, a young girl who developed leukemia after the Hiroshima bombing. Determined to recover, she began folding cranes in hopes of a miraculous cure. Although she didn't live to complete her task, her story inspired many to take up the challenge of folding 1,000 cranes for hope, peace, and healing. This act of creating cranes is not just a test of patience, but also a heartfelt symbol of resilience and perseverance. So the next time you see an origami crane, remember it represents a wish or a dream waiting to be fulfilled. Here's what actually happens when snakes sleep. Snakes are fascinating creatures with a unique adaptation. They can't close their eyes or blink. This means that when a snake drifts off to sleep, it doesn't look like it's resting at all. Instead, their eyes stay wide open, leaving them vulnerable but also constantly aware of their surroundings. Snakes have a special scale called a spectacle that covers their eyes, protecting them while they slumber. This allows snakes to remain alert and prepared to spring into action if anything threatens them, which is a different approach compared to many other animals that can fully close their eyes. By sleeping with their eyes open, snakes manage to get the rest they need while keeping an eye out for predators or prey. Isn't it amazing how nature has equipped these reptiles to thrive in their environments? Hard to believe, but there's a Mount Obama. This remarkable peak is located on the beautiful island nation of Antigua in the Caribbean. Named in honor of Barack Obama, who made history as the first African-American president of the United States, Mount Obama stands as a symbol of inspiration for many. This name change took place in 2009, right after Obama's historic election, reflecting the hope and unity he inspired in people around the world. The mountain itself, originally known as Boggy Peak, reaches an impressive height of 1,119 feet, offering breathtaking views of the surrounding landscape. Hiking to the summit is a rewarding adventure, where visitors can soak in the natural beauty while reflecting on how far we've come in terms of progress and equality. Mount Obama isn't just a geographical feature, it's a tribute to what can be achieved when we work together for a better future. So next time you think of Antigua, remember this unique mountain that celebrates a great milestone in history. Let's uncover the truth about remote control drift racing. This exhilarating hobby involves skilled pilots maneuvering tiny cars around intricate tracks to showcase their drifting abilities. Imagine a miniature raceway where cars zip, slide, and drift in perfect synchronization, all controlled by expert hands. Pilots use remote controls to navigate obstacles, sharp turns, and even ramps, demonstrating impressive precision and flair. It's not just about speed, it's about style and technique, as drivers skillfully drift their vehicles into corners, creating stunning displays of control. Enthusiasts often gather at events to compete, sharing tips, tricks, and techniques to improve their performance. The thrill of watching these tiny cars spin and slide is akin to a full-size drift race, making remote-controlled drift racing an exciting spectacle for fans of all ages. Are you ready to join this high-speed hobby? Hard to believe, but birds can be architects. The Montezuma or Apindola is a remarkable bird from Central America that showcases incredible building skills. This fascinating bird constructs pouch-shaped nests that dangle from tree branches, creating a stunning sight in the tropical forests. These nests serve multiple purposes. They protect the eggs and chicks from predators and the elements. The male Montezuma is responsible for building these intricate nests, using various materials like leaves, twigs, and even spider silk. Once completed, he invites a female to inspect the nest, which plays a key role in attracting a mate. This unique nesting behavior not only highlights the innovation of the Montezuma, but also reflects the importance of these nests in their reproduction and survival. As these birds flutter through their lush habitats, they remind us of the wonders of nature and the impressive skills that evolution has shaped over time. How many other birds have such creative nesting styles? Here's a wild fact about urban art restoration. In 2006, German artist John Vormann launched an innovative urban restoration project in Berlin known as dispatch work. Using bright and colorful Lego blocks, Vormann aimed to repair buildings that had suffered extensive damage during World War II. This creative initiative not only beautifies the city, but also promotes community involvement. Residents and volunteers are encouraged to join in the restoration efforts, working together to transform crumbling structures into vibrant artworks. Imagine walking through Berlin and seeing a building that looks like it was crafted from a giant Lego set. By blending art with architecture, dispatch work has sparked conversations about history, preservation, and the power of creativity in urban spaces. It's a unique take on community service, as people come together to make a difference in their neighborhood. So next time you admire a stunning urban mural, think about the stories behind the restoration and the impact of art in our everyday lives. Prepare to be amazed by Norway's Christmas gift to London. Since 1947, a grand Christmas tree towering over 20 meters has found its home in Trafalgar Square. This spectacular tree symbolizes a heartfelt thank you from the city of Oslo to Britain, acknowledging the support provided during World War II. Each year, Norwegian officials select a stunning tree, ensuring it embodies traditional Norwegian style with beautiful decorations that resonate with holiday spirit. The annual lighting ceremony transforms Trafalgar Square into a sparkling wonderland, drawing thousands of visitors who eagerly attend to witness this festive event. It signifies not just the start of the holiday season in London, but also represents unity and goodwill shared between two nations. As people gather around, it's a charming reminder that even the smallest acts of kindness can strengthen bonds across the globe. Have you seen the magical tree lighting in person? What if a robot could improve free kicks? Real Madrid, one of the most famous football clubs in the world, has embraced technology in a fascinating way by using a mobile robotic barrier during their training sessions. This innovative tool helps players develop their skills for taking free kicks by simulating the defensive wall that they would face during an actual match. The robotic barrier moves around on the field, allowing coaches to adjust its position and height, which keeps players on their toes and challenges them to adapt their shots to different scenarios. This way, players can learn how to curve the ball, manage the distance, and aim effectively, potentially leading to more goals during real games. Incorporating tech into sports isn't just a trend, it's changing how athletes train and prepare. With advancements like this, clubs can offer their players unique training opportunities that were unimaginable a few decades ago. Imagine watching the next free kick that changes the game. Isn't that exciting? Guess what really drives this strange symptom? If someone looks intoxicated but hasn't touched a drop of alcohol, it could be a sign of something serious like a stroke. One quick way to check is to ask the person to smile. If their smile is uneven or they cannot smile at all, it's a strong indication that they might be having a stroke. Strokes occur when blood flow to the brain is interrupted, often causing confusion, weakness, or difficulty speaking. This is due to brain cells beginning to die from lack of oxygen. Quick action is crucial, as the sooner a person gets medical help, the better their chances of recovery will be. Recognizing these symptoms saves lives, so it's important to act fast. Share this information with friends and family to help everyone stay aware of the signs of a stroke. What if I told you chess matches can change lives? The 1984 World Chess Championship between Garry Kasparov and Anatoly Karpov was no ordinary competition. It lasted a grueling 5 months and 5 days. As the intense mental battle dragged on, it became apparent that the toll on the players was immense. President Florentio Campomanes made the controversial decision to end the match, citing health concerns for both competitors. Interestingly, Karpov lost around 10 kilograms during this marathon contest, highlighting just how draining high-level chess can be. Despite their desire to continue, the match's abrupt end left fans and players shocked. This championship not only showcased the skill and strategic prowess of two chess giants, but also sparked debates about the pressures athletes face in competitive environments. Who knew that a chess match could stir such deep discussions about health, endurance, and the nature of competition? Hard to believe, but a family photo is on the moon. During the Apollo 16 mission in 1972, astronaut Charles Duke did something incredibly special. He left a snapshot of his family on the lunar surface. This photo shows Duke, his 2 sons, and his wife, and it represents a personal touch amidst the scientific achievements of space exploration. While the world watched in awe as astronauts walked on the moon, Duke quietly left behind a piece of his life, symbolizing the connection between Earth and the cosmos. The photo remains there today, untouched by time or weather, serving as a remarkable reminder of human life on a celestial body. Imagine how that simple picture, resting in the gray lunar dust, tells a story of love and adventure, connecting us all to the brave explorers who dared to reach beyond our planet. What do you think it feels like to have a personal piece of history resting on the moon? Ever thought about why tornadoes can be tricky? A stationary tornado might seem like it's not going anywhere, but it can actually be heading right for you. While it appears still, tornadoes can get their strength from shifting winds and changes in pressure. This means they could be silently moving closer, even if you're not aware of it. When a tornado warning is issued, it's always better to play it safe. If you see a tornado, or even hear that familiar roaring sound, don't hesitate. Take shelter immediately. The safest places are usually inside a sturdy building, ideally in a basement or an interior room on the lowest floor, away from windows. Stay tuned to weather updates and warnings as they can save your life. Are you prepared for severe weather and its sneaky dangers? Is it really true that goats can make spider silk? Surprisingly, yes. Scientists have taken a bold step in genetic engineering by modifying goats to produce spider silk in their milk. This amazing feat involves transplanting a spider gene into the goats, resulting in milk that contains a special protein called silk fibrin. Once collected, this unique protein can be extracted from the milk and spun into strong, flexible threads, much like the silk spun by actual spiders. Spider silk is renowned for its incredible strength and lightness, making it a valuable material for various applications, from medical sutures to bulletproof clothing. The potential to harvest silk from goats not only provides a sustainable source of this material, but also offers a fascinating glimpse into the future of biotechnology. Just imagine a world where genetically modified animals help produce materials that could revolutionize industries. What other wonders can science bring us? Is it really true that we fear unknown callers? In today's world, many people do treat unfamiliar phone numbers with a significant amount of suspicion. With the rise of scam calls and spoofed identities, it's no wonder that our relationship with phones has changed dramatically. Just a few years ago, receiving a call from an unrecognized number might have felt like an opportunity to connect, but now it often triggers a red flag. According to recent studies, nearly 60% of people ignore calls from unknown sources, reflecting a heightened sense of caution in our digital age. This is a response to widespread scams that have left countless individuals vulnerable to identity theft and financial loss. People are becoming more aware of the techniques used by scammers, such as imitating trusted organizations. As a result, the wariness we feel towards unknown numbers is a crucial part of protecting ourselves in this evolving communication landscape. Why is the King of Hearts a suicide king? This curious title stems from the way the card depicts its king. If you take a closer look, you'll notice his sword appears to be stabbing his own head, a striking image that sparked the nickname. But did you know this peculiar illustration connects to an interesting word puzzle? If you look at the letters in mackerel, every state in the US shares at least one letter with it, except for Ohio. That's right. The four letters in Ohio, O, H, I, and A, don't match any of the letters found in mackerel. It's a fun coincidence that adds a bit of trivia to your next card game or geography lesson. So, next time you're playing with a deck of cards or thinking about fish, remember the unique stories they can tell us. Can you imagine that libraries have their own secret code? The Dewey Decimal System, created by Melville Dewey in 1876, is just that. It's a way to organize books by their subjects, helping readers find exactly what they're looking for. In this fascinating system, every book gets a 3-digit number that represents its topic, making it easy to categorize everything from science to poetry. This incredible system is so effective that it's used in over 200,000 libraries across 135 countries. Imagine wandering into a library and knowing you can always find your favorite book due to this clever classification. It's like a treasure map for readers, guiding them through endless shelves. Thanks to the Dewey Decimal System, librarians can keep their collections tidy and make it super simple for everyone to explore new topics and stories. Isn't it amazing how one system can connect so many people to the world of books? Here's something incredible about lions in the wild. Lions, often called the king of the jungle, actually prefer grasslands and savannas over dense jungles. These majestic animals form social groups known as prides, typically consisting of related females, their young cubs, and a few dominant males. Interestingly, it is the lionesses who do the majority of the hunting, showcasing their remarkable teamwork and hunting skills. They often work together to stalk and ambush prey, ensuring their family has enough food. Meanwhile, the male lions have a crucial role. They protect the pride's territory from rivals and keep an eye on their young. This division of labor highlights how they cooperate for survival in the wild, making them both fierce and family-oriented. The dynamics within a pride help ensure that they can thrive in their open habitats, where they can spot potential threats and opportunities from great distances. So next time you think of lions, remember they are more than just fearsome hunters. They are amazing team players too. Here's a wild fact about Norway's thrilling Bolton. Adventurous hikers flock to Bolton, a unique rock formation that dangles dramatically between two towering cliffs, offering the ultimate adrenaline rush. Suspended over a staggering drop of 3,228 feet, this daring spot is perfect for those looking to capture breathtaking photos that showcase the incredible cliffside views. While standing on this precarious perch, many hikers feel a mix of exhilaration and fear, making the experience unforgettable. However, it's important to remember that this risky endeavor comes with its fair share of dangers, like strong winds and loose stones. Safety precautions are crucial, yet many thrill seekers are drawn to the challenge. The allure of posing on the edge of this stunning rock makes it a must-visit destination for adventure lovers and photographers alike. Would you dare to step out onto Bolton? Did you know month has no perfect rhyme? It's true in the English language. Poets and songwriters often struggle when they try to use the word month in their verses. This is because, despite the many thousands of words we have, there's no other word that matches month perfectly in sound. This unique challenge sparks creativity. Poets often have to play around with slant rhymes or adjust their phrasing. For instance, they might use words like bunch or hunch that sound similar but don't quite match up. This odd quirk of language shows just how rich and complex English can be. It also reminds us of the things we take for granted, like words that harmonize beautifully. This rarity is part of what makes writing poetry and lyrics such an enjoyable puzzle. How do you think poets get around this tricky word situation? Discover Walt Disney's vision for endless imagination. Walt Disney dreamed of a place where creativity ran wild and imagination had no limits. He believed that each visitor should experience something fresh and exciting with every trip to his parks. This idea wasn't just a passing thought. It was at the heart of everything he created. Disney designed his parks to evolve, ensuring that attractions would change and develop over time, captivating guests with new adventures. Picture walking down Main Street one day and finding a brand new ride or a special event just around the corner. This commitment to creativity has turned Disney parks into magical realms that spark joy and wonder in people of all ages. Walt wanted to inspire families to return again and again, knowing that there would always be something new to explore. Isn't it amazing how one man's vision transformed the world of entertainment forever? Let's uncover the truth about pink sea cucumbers. These fascinating marine creatures, known for their unique hue, can reach lengths between 10 to 30 centimeters. What's even more remarkable is their ability to thrive in a range of ocean depths, from as shallow as 450 feet to a staggering 1,844 feet. This adaptability helps them survive in various oceanic environments, showcasing their resilience. Pink sea cucumbers play an essential role in their ecosystems by feeding on organic materials that settle on the ocean floor. As they move through their habitats, they contribute to nutrient cycling and help maintain the health of marine environments. The next time you think about sea life, consider the pink sea cucumber, an unsung hero of the deep. How do such creatures adapt to such extreme conditions? Believe it or not, is a hidden gem. This charming destination lures visitors with breathtaking landscapes and a fascinating Viking history. Nestled away in Norway, boasts rugged cliffs, serene fjords, and lush forests that create a picturesque backdrop for activities like hiking, kayaking, and photography. Tourists flock to the area not just for its pristine nature, but also to explore remnants of Viking settlements, which tell stories of seafaring cultures that shaped Europe. You can visit ancient burial mounds and stone carvings that date back centuries, immersing yourself in the intriguing past of the Vikings. As you walk through the town, you'll find charming cafes and shops that showcase local crafts and flavors. Whether you are an adrenaline junkie seeking outdoor adventures or a history buff passionate about ancient cultures, offers a unique experience for everyone. So if you're looking for a place that combines stunning beauty with rich history, you might just find your next favorite spot in this remarkable town. Did you know how Hitchcock tamed his birds? Alfred Hitchcock's 1963 film The Birds is famous for its chilling scenes of aggressive bird attacks, leaving audiences feeling uneasy even today. To bring this horror to life, the filmmakers used some clever techniques, especially when it came to working with live seagulls. Instead of using special effects typical of modern films, they fed the birds a mixture of wheat and whiskey during shoots. This concoction made the seagulls more docile and easier to control on set, helping create those terrifying moments we remember. This fascinating approach showcases the incredible lengths filmmakers went to before the technology of computer-generated imagery, or CGI, became widely available. Hitchcock's meticulous attention to detail, along with his innovative ways of incorporating real animals into the scenes, greatly enhanced the tension and suspense throughout the movie. As a result, The Birds remains a significant achievement in the horror genre, inspiring countless filmmakers who followed. Ever heard of beer and shoes in Belgium? At the Dologrite Bar, a unique twist on enjoying drinks adds a fun element to the experience. When patrons order the bar's famous giant beer, they receive a shoe as a quirky guarantee. Instead of simply keeping track of the giant mug, the shoe is hung from the ceiling, creating a humorous and memorable sight. This tradition sparks curiosity and laughter among guests, who enjoy the friendly atmosphere as they sip their beverages. Once they finish their drink and return the giant mug, they get their shoe back. This playful approach not only ensures that the special mug makes its way back, but also makes for an unforgettable outing in Belgium. Next time you're in the area, consider stopping by Dologrite for a huge beer and see if you dare to leave your shoe behind. Hard to believe, but it hit 56.7 degrees Celsius. On July 10, 1913, the small area of Furnace Creek in Death Valley, California, recorded what is still the highest temperature ever measured on Earth. This record-breaking day marked a sweltering moment in meteorological history, and it remains a scorching benchmark that scientists and weather enthusiasts often reference. Death Valley, known for its arid landscape and extreme conditions, is celebrated as one of the hottest places on the planet. Its unique geography, with vast salt flats and towering mountains, contributes to these intense temperatures. On that fateful day in 1913, the conditions were just right. Clear skies, dry air, and relentless sunlight combined to create an oven-like environment. Even today, visitors flock to this remarkable spot where they can feel the intense heat and learn more about the extreme climate. Will the record ever be broken? Have you ever wondered why some people sleep with their eyes open? This unusual condition is called nocturnal lagophthalmos and affects roughly 1.4% of the population. Imagine settling into a peaceful slumber while your eyes remain partially or fully open. It happens when the eyelids don't close completely, preventing the eyes from getting the rest and moisture they need during sleep. This can lead to discomfort, dryness, or even damage to the eye surface. While it can affect anyone, nocturnal lagophthalmos often occurs due to factors like facial nerve issues, anatomical differences, or certain health conditions. Some individuals may not even realize they're affected until someone points it out. So if you notice a friend or family member sleeping with their eyes open, it's not just sleepwalking, it could be nocturnal lagophthalmos. Understanding this condition can help bring awareness and encourage those affected to seek remedies to ensure a better night's rest. You might be shocked to learn that spiders adapt. These fascinating creatures have evolved an incredible array of survival skills that make them masters of disguise and escape. As humans try to eliminate them from their spaces, spiders have developed new tactics to evade detection. They can hide in the tiniest of cracks and crevices, expertly blending into their surroundings. What's more, these crafty critters can even convince us that they're gone, when in reality they are simply lying low, waiting for the perfect moment to scuttle back out. This ability to adapt is a testament to their resilience and evolution, showcasing just how well-suited they are to thrive alongside us. So the next time you think you've conquered a spider in your home, remember, It might just be getting better at hiding from you. Did you know almonds are related to peaches? It might surprise you to learn that these tasty treats belong to the same family, called Rosaceae. This is the same family that includes roses, cherries, and strawberries. So the next time you're enjoying a handful of almonds or a juicy peach, think about their botanical connection. Both fruits grow from flowering trees, and they share similar characteristics, such as their sweet flavors. Interestingly, while peaches are usually enjoyed fresh, canned, or in pies, almonds are primarily consumed as nuts, often used in snacks, desserts, and even almond milk. This relationship isn't just fun trivia. It hints at the diverse ways our food can be interconnected, showcasing nature's creativity. When you bite into an almond or a peach, you're experiencing a tiny piece of this family tree, reminding us of the fascinating connections present in the natural world. So the next time you're at the store, consider picking up both almonds and peaches. After all, they're family. Is it really true that broccoli boosts your health? Absolutely. Broccoli is a standout member of the cruciferous vegetable family, known for its impressive health benefits and mild flavor. This green powerhouse gained popularity in the 20th century as people began to recognize its incredible nutritional value. Packed with fiber and vitamin C, broccoli supports digestion and strengthens your immune system. What makes it even more fascinating are its cancer-fighting compounds, particularly sulforaphane, which has been shown to help protect cells from damage. Although broccoli's cultivation dates back to the Roman Empire, it took time for it to gain a foothold in American cuisine. It wasn't until the 20th century that this versatile vegetable became a staple in households across the country. Whether steamed, roasted, or eaten raw, adding broccoli to your meals is a delicious way to boost your health and enjoy its numerous benefits. Prepare to be amazed by Aurora's hidden sounds. Researchers discovered in 2016 that the mesmerizing Auroras borealis can actually produce sounds. Traditionally, these stunning light displays filled our skies with vibrant greens and purples, but they also whisper soft sounds that often go unnoticed. With the help of specialized equipment, scientists captured these faint noises during active auroral events. While most of the time these sounds are subtle, there are moments when they become audible, enriching our experience of this natural phenomenon. Imagine standing under a dazzling sky of swirling colors and hearing the gentle crackling or whistling that accompanies the lights. It's a magical combination that connects us even more to nature's wonders, reminding us that the universe often has surprises waiting to be discovered. Unlock your memory with the serial position effect. This fascinating phenomenon explains why we tend to remember the first and last items in a sequence better than the ones in the middle. Imagine you're in a classroom learning a new subject. You might easily recall the first few facts your teacher mentioned and the final ones, but the information in the middle may fade from memory. This occurs because our brains are wired to pay extra attention to beginnings and endings, making them stand out. Researchers believe this effect is tied to how we process information. The first items receive our undivided attention since they set the stage, while the last items often stick in our minds as we wrap up our learning. This insight has real-world implications, especially for students or anyone looking to improve their memory. So next time you create a list or study for an exam, consider the power of placing key information at the start or end. How will you use this knowledge to boost your memory? Have you ever considered peanuts and explosives? It's fascinating to learn that peanuts contain glycerol, which is a key ingredient in nitroglycerin, a powerful explosive. This connection might surprise you, but it highlights incredible facts about chemistry and agriculture. Glycerol is derived from peanut oil through a chemical process, turning a simple, delicious snack into a component for dynamite. While you might enjoy munching on peanuts at a ball game or in your favorite recipe, their oil showcases how versatile natural substances can be. Even though peanuts are completely safe to eat, their transformation into industrial chemicals serves as a reminder of the unexpected relationships between nature and human creativity. Finding links like this helps us appreciate not just our food, but also the science behind everyday items. So the next time you savor peanut butter or a handful of peanuts, remember there's a surprising story of chemistry in that little legume. Surprisingly, it's a fact that ginkgo trees are ancient survivors. This remarkable species has a lineage that stretches back an incredible 270 million years, making it one of the oldest living tree types on our planet. Imagine a tree that has witnessed the rise and fall of dinosaurs and survived multiple mass extinctions. The ginkgo, often called a botanical time traveler, thrived even after events that wiped out countless other species. Its unique fan-shaped leaves and ability to adapt to urban environments make it a favorite in city parks and along streets. What's truly fascinating is that ginkgo trees are not only tough but also resilient, bouncing back even after severe pollution or harsh conditions. So next time you see one, remember that you're looking at a living piece of history, a true testament to nature's ability to endure. How incredible is that? Ever wondered why the U.S. ditched gold? In 1933, during the difficult times of the Great Depression, the United States made a monumental shift by abandoning the gold standard. Before this change, U.S. currency was backed by gold, meaning that every dollar bill had a tangible value tied to the precious metal. As the economy struggled, this system limited the government's ability to manage money supply and respond to financial crises. By transitioning to paper money, the government aimed to stabilize the economy and encourage more spending. This bold move allowed for more flexible monetary policies, enabling the Federal Reserve to adjust interest rates and expand credit more easily. Although this decision sparked controversy and concern about inflation, it ultimately paved the way for a more resilient economy. So the move from gold to paper was more than just a change in currency. It was a crucial step toward economic recovery. Did the ancient Egyptians mistreat their pet baboons? Recent research reveals that while the ancient Egyptians were known to have kept baboons as pets, they might not have treated them with the care we'd expect today. Archaeologists have discovered mummified baboons that show alarming signs of injury and malnutrition. These findings suggest that, despite their popularity, many baboons suffered at the hands of their human companions. The baboons, often seen as sacred animals, were likely cherished for their symbolic value. However, the evidence points to a troubling reality where many of these pets lived under harsh conditions. This raises questions about the relationship between humans and animals in ancient times. Did the Egyptians truly value their beloved pets, or were they merely seen as status symbols? Understanding how these remarkable creatures were treated can provide insight into the broader context of ancient Egyptian society. Here's a wild fact about Dwayne Johnson. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is famous not only for his powerful physique, but also for his incredible transition from professional wrestling to acting. After capturing the hearts of millions in the WWE ring, he leveraged his charisma into a successful Hollywood career. Johnson gained immense popularity through his roles in the Fast and Furious franchise, where his larger-than-life personality shines. He became a household name and one of the highest-paid actors in Hollywood, starring in both thrilling action movies and family-friendly films. His ability to connect with audiences, whether through humor or intense action scenes, has endeared him to fans of all ages. Beyond just his film career, Johnson's inspiring journey demonstrates how hard work and perseverance can lead to success. From wrestling superstar to Hollywood icon, he proves there's no limit to what you can achieve. What other surprising talents might he have? Let's uncover the truth about St. Patrick's Day. This lively holiday is celebrated every year on March 17th to honor St. Patrick, Ireland's beloved patron saint. St. Patrick is credited with bringing Christianity to Ireland and famously used the shamrock to explain the Holy Trinity. Today, people across the globe embrace this day with parades, music, and of course, vibrant green clothing. You might see folks in everything from stylish green hats to festive socks, all in good spirit. Major cities, including Dublin and New York, host spectacular parades showcasing traditional Irish dance, music, and cultural pride. Interestingly, the color green symbolizes spring and rebirth in Irish culture, making it a fitting choice. While many enjoy a pint of Guinness, a traditional Irish stout, the holiday has transformed into a broader celebration of Irish culture for everyone. Whether you're Irish or not, it's a time for community, joy, and maybe a bit of mischief. So if you're looking for a fun way to embrace culture, St. Patrick's Day is the perfect occasion. Hard to believe, but salt was once like gold. In ancient Rome, salt was incredibly valuable, earning the nickname white gold. Its importance went beyond seasoning food. It was a crucial preservative that allowed people to store meats and other perishables for long periods. This was especially vital in a world without refrigeration. Because of its high demand, salt control often led to trade routes and wealth for those who harvested and distributed it. Interestingly, the Latin word for salt, sal, is the root of the word salary. Roman soldiers were sometimes paid in salt, reflecting its high worth. So next time you sprinkle salt on your meal, remember that you're using a substance that not only enhances flavor, but also shaped economies and lives in ancient times. How fascinating is that connection between our daily lives and history? Have you ever wondered why escalator accidents happen? Every year, around 10,000 people in the United States find themselves injured in escalator mishaps, leading to emergency room visits, according to the U.S. Consumer Product Safety Commission. Escalators, while convenient, can pose real dangers if users aren't careful. Common causes of these accidents include tripping due to poorly maintained steps, awkward loads that throw off balance, and even loose clothing or shoelaces getting caught. Children and seniors are particularly vulnerable, often needing extra attention on these moving stairs. To minimize risks, it's essential to watch your step, hold on to the handrails, and avoid distractions like texting while riding. When everyone practices safety, we can navigate these mechanical wonders without a hitch. But what other precautions should we take to avoid injuries? Believe it or not, owls can turn their heads 270 degrees. These fascinating birds have eyes that are fixed in their sockets, which means they can't move them like we do. Instead, they need to swivel their heads around to take in their surroundings. Fortunately, owls are equipped with a unique adaptation. They can rotate their necks without cutting off blood flow to their brains. This is made possible by having an extra blood supply in their necks, allowing for those impressive head turns. But their incredible abilities don't stop there. Owls are also masters of hearing. Many species boast asymmetrical ear placements, which play a crucial role in their hunting strategy. With one ear higher than the other, they can detect subtle differences in sound, helping them locate prey even in total darkness. Imagine a silent predator gliding through the night, effortlessly honing in on a mouse rustling in the underbrush. This combination of extraordinary sight and sound makes owls some of the most efficient nocturnal hunters in nature. What if I told you someone held their breath for 24 minutes? On March 27, 2021, Croatian Budimir Šobat amazed the world by holding his breath underwater for a staggering 24 minutes and 37 seconds. This incredible feat far surpasses the average person's capability, which usually ranges from just 30 to 90 seconds. Šobat's achievement required intense training and preparation, as he focused on improving his lung capacity and calming his mind. Divers and freedivers often practice techniques like hyperventilation and relaxation to push their limits. Šobat's record is part of a growing interest in breath holding, showcasing not just physical prowess, but also mental discipline. So what drives someone to attempt such a bold challenge? It's a blend of curiosity about human potential and the thrill of testing one's own limits. Imagine the focus and strength it takes to break a record like this. Hard to believe, but turtles feel pain in their shells. Turtles and tortoises are known for their hard shells, which offer protection from predators and the environment. Surprisingly, these shells are not just solid armor. They are living parts of the animal's body. Inside their shells, turtles have nerve endings that enable them to sense touch and feel pain. This means if their shells get damaged, they can experience pain just like other animals would if injured. This ability to feel discomfort is crucial for their survival, as it prompts them to avoid situations that could lead to injury. So the next time you see a turtle basking in the sun or gliding through the water, remember that their shells serve a vital role, not only as protection, but also in helping them navigate their world with sensitivity. Isn't it fascinating how nature equips these creatures with such unique features? Prepare to be amazed by the Super Bowl's popularity. Every year, millions of fans across the United States tune in for this electrifying championship game. The Super Bowl isn't just a football game, it's a cultural phenomenon that draws in roughly 100 million viewers. Families gather around their televisions, friends throw parties, and pizza places get overwhelmed with orders. What makes this event so special? It's not just the thrilling plays and nail-biting moments on the field, but also the extravagant halftime shows featuring top artists and those unforgettable commercials that everyone talks about. The excitement builds throughout the season, culminating in this grand event each February. Fans from various backgrounds unite to celebrate their favorite teams, making the Super Bowl a unique blend of sport, entertainment, and community spirit. So, what are you waiting for? Mark your calendar for the next Super Bowl and join the excitement. Hard to believe, but the Los Caracoles Pass astounds. Nestled high in the Andes, this remarkable route links Chile with Argentina and is not just a way to get from point A to point B, it's an adventure for the senses. Picture this: 29 sharp turns that twist and win, creating a thrilling drive with jaw-dropping views at every bend. At an elevation of 3,200 meters, you'll feel as if you're on top of the world. The air is crisp, the landscape transforms from lush valleys to rugged peaks, and often you might even spot some wildlife like llamas in their natural habitat. Travelers are often mesmerized by the interplay of light on the mountains as the sun rises and sets, painting the peaks in stunning colors. Whether you're looking for an exhilarating road trip or simply want to soak in nature's beauty, the Los Caracoles Pass is an unforgettable journey that leaves you breathless, not just from the altitude. Why do numbers below 1,000 avoid the letter A? It's a quirky linguistic fact that might surprise you. When you spell out numbers, you'll notice that none of them from 1 to 999 include the letter A. For example, the numbers like 1, 2, and 3 all skate past that vowel. The first time you'll find A in a number is when you reach 1,000. This curious pattern illustrates how language and numbers intertwine in unexpected ways. Linguists and word enthusiasts often explore this oddity, highlighting the fascinating relationship between language rules and numerical constructs. This can also prompt conversations about how we categorize knowledge and the peculiarities of English itself. So next time you're counting, consider the letters hidden in those numbers. Isn't it fun how the simplest things can lead to such intriguing discoveries? Next time you write or say a number, take a moment to appreciate how many carefully crafted words come together, without a hint of A until you hit 1,000. Prepare to be amazed by budget hotel names. Did you know that both Motel 6 and Super 8 got their names from the original room prices? Motel 6 opened its doors in 1962, offering rooms at just $6. The idea was to provide affordable lodging for travelers seeking budget-friendly options. Similarly, Super 8 introduced its name in 1974, reflecting a starting price of $8.80. These clever names not only highlighted their low-cost services, but also made them memorable to customers. Over time, both chains grew immensely popular, expanding across the United States and even internationally. Today, they still symbolize affordability in the hotel industry. Next time you see a Motel 6 or Super 8, think about the great bargain that inspired their names and how they've shaped budget travel. Who knew a hotel name could tell such an interesting story? Have you ever tried solving a Rubik's Cube? This colorful puzzle may look simple, but it's mind-blowingly complex. With over 43 trillion possible combinations, it's more than just a toy. It's a test of patience and brainpower. Invented in 1974 by Hungarian architect Erno Rubik, the cube was originally designed as a teaching tool to help explain three-dimensional geometry. However, it quickly turned into a global sensation. Each twist and turn of the cube alters its colors, challenging you to return it to the classic solid color sides. The sheer number of combinations, 43 to 252 on 3, 274, 489, 856, to be exact, means that even the best solvers can take time figuring it out. To tackle this puzzle, many enthusiasts use algorithms, which are sets of moves designed to solve the cube efficiently. Whether you want to show off your skills at a party or simply enjoy a mental workout, the Rubik's Cube continues to captivate people of all ages. Can you imagine transforming it from a scrambled mess back to its perfect state? Most people don't know this, But lemurs have unique tails. The ring-tailed lemur, native to Madagascar, is famous for its striking black and white ring tail. This tail isn't just for show, it plays a critical role in how these social creatures communicate with each other. In the dense forests of Madagascar, where visibility can be limited, lemurs use their tails as a signaling tool. By holding their tails high, they can convey messages to other lemurs, alerting them to danger or helping them stay connected while foraging for food. Imagine a bunch of lemurs hopping through the trees, their tails waving like flags, expressing everything from joy to caution. This vibrant display of tails adds to the charm of these adorable primates and highlights their complex social interactions. As the ring-tailed lemurs navigate their leafy home, their tails remind us of the beautiful ways animals adapt to their environment and communicate with one another. What other amazing animal traits are out there waiting to be discovered? Here's something incredible about cats in Asia. Each year, about 4 million cats are consumed in various countries across the continent, sparking intense cultural debates around our attitudes toward animals. In places like Vietnam and China, eating cat meat has been part of culinary traditions for generations. However, this practice raises ethical questions among animal lovers and advocates worldwide. Many people argue that cats are beloved pets and should not be treated as food. Moreover, there's a growing movement in Asia to protect these furry companions, as more people recognize them as family members rather than sources of food. How do cultural beliefs shape our views on animals, and can they evolve to prioritize compassion? As global conversations about animal rights continue, the future of cat consumption in Asia remains uncertain. This might surprise you. Clouds are heavy. Did you know an average cloud can hold more than 500,000 kilograms of water? That's like having a massive elephant floating in the sky. Despite their fluffy appearance, clouds consist of tiny water droplets and ice crystals that are so small they remain suspended in the air. These microscopic droplets spread out over a large area, which helps clouds float rather than plummet to the ground. Think about it. All that weight is packed into a cloud that looks so light and airy. When conditions change, for instance, when the droplets cluster together, it can lead to rain. So next time you gaze up at a cloud-filled sky, remember that each one is a heavyweight champion of the weather world, silently carrying a vast amount of water above us. Isn't it fascinating how clouds can look so delicate yet hold such incredible weight? Discover the fascinating history of Mesa, Arizona. This small town in the southwestern United States has deep roots, tracing back to the Anasazi people. Known for their incredible ingenuity, the Anasazi built elaborate adobe cities nestled in the cliffs and canyons, similar to the stunning ruins found at Chaco Canyon. Imagine walking through these ancient structures, seeing the intricate designs and understanding how these skilled architects adapted to their environment. The Anasazi ingeniously used local materials, creating homes that not only blended with the landscape, but also served as shelters against the elements. As you explore Mesa today, you're stepping into a living history where the echoes of the past can still be felt in the architecture and the spirit of the community. What stories do the walls of Mesa hold about the people who came before us? Have you ever wondered why vaccines are so effective? Vaccines leverage the immune system's memory, training it to recognize specific pathogens without causing illness. When you get vaccinated, your body gets a sneak peek at the harmful virus or bacteria. This process helps your immune system remember how to fight off these invaders in the future. Think of it like a practice run for your immune defenses. Thanks to this built-in memory system, your body becomes more resilient over time, adapting to protect against new threats and even those you've encountered before. Just like how you remember the lyrics to your favorite song, your immune system learns how to quickly tackle these germs. This remarkable ability not only helps keep you healthy, but also contributes to community immunity, protecting those who can't get vaccinated. So the next time you hear about vaccines, remember how they give your immune system a powerful upgrade. Believe it or not, starfish don't have blood. While it might sound surprising, these fascinating sea creatures lack a circulatory system like the one found in humans and other vertebrates. Instead of blood, starfish rely on something called an aquifer vascular system. This unique system uses water to transport essential nutrients and oxygen throughout their bodies. Imagine a network of tiny tubes filled with seawater, working constantly to keep the starfish alive. This method is particularly well suited for life in the ocean, where starfish thrive, as they can efficiently use water pressure to move and function. The aquifer vascular system not only helps with nutrient delivery, but also plays a crucial role in movement, allowing starfish to grip onto surfaces and slowly glide along the ocean floor. Understanding the biology of starfish deepens our appreciation for marine life and reminds us of the astonishing diversity of adaptations in nature. Let's uncover the truth about Auroville's unique community. Located in southern India, Auroville is a fascinating place designed as a utopian society, founded with a vision to create harmony and promote collective spiritual growth. Auroville operates without private property or currency. Instead of the usual hustle of daily life, this community focuses on living collaboratively, sharing resources, and supporting one another. Central to Auroville's philosophy is a giant golden sphere that serves as a meditation space, allowing residents and visitors to connect with their inner selves and foster peace. This innovative approach to community living challenges traditional norms, demonstrating that a life centered around collective well-being can lead to profound spiritual progress. Without organized religion, the community encourages individuals to explore their spiritual paths freely, reinforcing the idea that personal growth can flourish in a supportive environment. So what can we learn from Auroville's experiment in living harmoniously together? Discover how the Nile shaped ancient Egyptian farming. The Nile River was the lifeblood of ancient Egypt, providing vital water for agriculture. Each year, the river would flood its banks, depositing nutrient-rich silt on the surrounding land. This annual flooding was so important that the Egyptians developed a sophisticated system to measure its severity. Farmers would observe the river levels and record the rise and fall of the water to predict how much crop yield they could expect. These predictions were crucial for tax calculations, influencing how much farmers had to pay to the government based on their anticipated harvests. The better the flood, the more abundance they could anticipate, and thus the system allowed for fairer taxation. It's fascinating to think that this ancient practice of measuring the Nile not only sustained their way of life, but also shaped the economy of one of history's greatest civilizations. Can you believe we walk around Earth 5 times? The average person logs an astonishing 185,000 kilometers in their lifetime, a distance that's roughly equivalent to circling the planet at the equator 5 times. This incredible feat comes from our daily routines, whether we're heading to school, strolling in the park, or just pacing around the house. If you think about it, that's a lot of steps. On a daily basis, the average adult walks about 7,500 to 10,000 steps, which adds up quickly. Imagine all those tiny moments. Each time you walk to catch the bus or move from one room to another, you're contributing to this monumental total. While walking is often seen as a simple act, it's a remarkable part of human life that not only keeps us fit, but also connects us with our environment. So next time you're out for a walk, remember every step takes you a little closer to that epic journey around the Earth. Is it really true that saltwater drowning is worse? Absolutely. When someone drowns in saltwater, the high concentration of salt creates a unique situation. The salt pulls water out of your body's cells, making your lungs work harder. As the lungs fill up with this extra fluid, they can become overwhelmed, leading to drowning in your own blood. This process can take longer compared to drowning in fresh water, where the lungs absorb water far more quickly. In contrast, fresh water can enter the bloodstream and may cause more rapid respiratory failure. It's crucial to understand this difference because it can affect rescue efforts and treatment. People who survive a saltwater drowning often face more complications due to this prolonged struggle. Knowing the risks emphasizes the importance of water safety in both types of environments. So whether at the beach or by a lake, staying aware can truly be a lifesaver. Let's uncover the truth about goats climbing trees. In Morocco, it's a common sight to see goats scaling the rugged branches of argan trees. These nimble creatures are not just showing off, they are searching for a tasty treat. The fruits of the argan tree are a favorite snack, And as the goats munch away, they play a crucial role in the tree's life cycle. After eating, the goats regurgitate the seeds, which helps the trees reproduce and thrive in the arid landscape. This unique relationship highlights nature's incredible interconnectedness. The argan oil produced from these trees is highly valued for its culinary and cosmetic benefits, making this goat grazing practice essential for both the local economy and the environment. So next time you see a goat in a tree, remember it's not just climbing for fun, it's contributing to the growth of a plant that produces one of the world's most coveted oils. Isn't nature amazing? Here's what actually happens when insects mate. Many female insects mate only once in their lives. This unique mating behavior plays a crucial role in balancing insect populations. In certain regions, scientists have developed a fascinating method to control harmful insect populations by releasing sterile males into the wild. These sterile males mate with females, who then produce no offspring, effectively reducing the number of pests over time. This approach has successfully wiped out troublesome species in different areas, providing a natural solution without the use of harmful chemicals. It's an elegant dance of nature's balance, where a single encounter can determine the fate of an entire population. By understanding these mating patterns, researchers can harness this knowledge to promote healthier ecosystems and make strides in pest management. Isn't it amazing how a simple mating strategy can lead to such impactful environmental benefits? Here's a wild fact about chronic pain. Chronic pain in areas like the heart and brain is more common than many folks realize. It often becomes a daily struggle for countless individuals, with many learning to cope with it as a part of their lives. Some people even develop a routine around managing their discomfort, treating it almost like a tradition. This ongoing suffering can stem from various conditions, including migraines, heart disease, or stress-related disorders, and it affects not just physical well-being, but emotional health too. Interestingly, the way we talk about pain can influence how we experience it. Support from friends, family, and healthcare professionals is crucial in helping those who suffer feel less isolated. So next time you hear someone mention their pain, remember that they might be part of a larger group dealing with similar struggles. How can we better support each other in these silent battles?